Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Monday, July 15 spoilers. Willow confesses to Nina. Jason's tempting offer. Brennan helps Carly. General Hospital, GHS spoilers for Monday, July 15. Reveal that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, will pay another visit to Jack Brennan, Charles Mashore. So it looks like they'll talk about Carly's odds of staying out of prison if the FBI hits her with those RICO charges. Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, could only give Carly a 30% chance of remaining free. But Brennan won't like those odds and will hint about improving them. Of course, Brennan always enjoys Carly's company and will consider it a nice surprise when she stops by Pentonville to see him once again. Carly and Brennan are building an intriguing alliance that could help them both out as time goes on. At Valentin Cassadine's, James Patrick Stewart, place, he'll hint to Anna Devine, Finola Hughes, about deserving a little time to themselves. However, Anna will eventually be able to sneak away from Valentin and look for the satellite phone that she's after. Geek spoilers say Anna will hit the jackpot, so it sounds like she'll find that phone and maybe even some other evidence she wasn't expecting. Over with Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, she'll make a confession to Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. Willow will admit she did something terrible, but will she really divulge the details of her kiss with Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson? It's possible guilt-ridden Willow will blurt out the whole truth, but it's also possible she'll keep things vague and hint about crossing the line with someone without revealing any names. Regardless, the bond between Willow and Nina will grow stronger as she confides in her mom. If Willow does reveal her kiss with Drew or Nina puts the clues together, then you can bet Nina will have some harsh words for him eventually. In the meantime, Michael Corinthos, Shad Duell, may express concern about Nina giving advice regarding Willow's spokesperson gig and now giving Drew campaign help. It may seem like Nina's finding a few too many openings to slither into, at least from Michael's perspective. Just say the word and she's gone, Drew suggests in Monday's preview video. Michael already promised not to interfere in Willow and Nina's relationship, so he may just want Drew to keep an eye on both of them. That could add to Drew's guilt about his secret situationship with Nina and recent kiss with Willow. Drew will get grilled on Monday's episode, so we'll see if that happens in this conversation with Michael or if Nina comes along to interrogate Drew next. Other General Hospital spoilers say Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will apparently be a little nervous ahead of his proposition for Jake Weber, Hudson West. Jason will worry Jake may not accept art school tuition and money for other expenses. But Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, will suggest the only way to know is to make the offer. Soon after, Jason will indeed push Jake to let him pay his way at the Barcelona Academy of Art. Jake will be a little hesitant at first, but Jason won't think his personal failings should mess with Jake's future. Our predictions point to Jake caving in, so stay tuned for updates on what'll hopefully turn out to be good news for both Jake and Jason. *** General Hospital. Monday, July 15 spoilers. Willow confesses to Nina. Jason's tempting offer. Brennan helps Carly ***. The human Port Charles air carried whispers of secrets and promises, casting a shadow over General Hospital as dawn broke on Monday, July 15. The sun's rays filtered through the blinds of Nina Reeves' office, casting slanted beams of light across her desk. Nina sat there, her eyes fixed on a photo of her long-lost daughter, a pang of longing in her chest. Today would bring unexpected revelations, she could feel it. Down the hall, Willow Tate paced back and forth, her heart pounding with the weight of her decision. She had spent the night wrestling with her conscience, knowing that the truth she carried could change everything. Determined to face her fears, she straightened her shoulders and made her way to Nina's office. Nina, do you have a moment? Willow's voice trembled slightly as she knocked on the door. Nina looked up, surprised to see Willow at her door. Of course, Willow. Come in. What's on your mind? Willow took a deep breath and closed the door behind her. There's something I need to tell you, something that I've kept hidden for too long. Nina's brow furrowed in concern. What is it? You can tell me anything. Willow's hands trembled as she clasped them together. Nina, I'm your daughter. The room fell silent, the weight of Willow's confession hanging in the air. Nina's eyes widened in shock, her mind racing to process the revelation. What? How can that be? Nina stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. Willow's eyes filled with tears. I found out a few months ago, but I was too afraid to say anything. I didn't want to disrupt your life or mine. But I can't keep it a secret any longer. You deserve to know the truth. Nina's heart ached with a mixture of joy and sorrow. She reached out and took Willow's hands in hers. Thank you for telling me. This changes everything. As the two women embraced, a sense of relief washed over Willow. She had finally taken the first step toward healing the wounds of her past. Meanwhile, in a dimly lit corner of the Metro Court, Jason Morgan sat across from an old acquaintance, Dante Falconeri. The tension between them was palpable as they discussed the latest threat to Sonny Corinthos' empire. Sonny's enemies are closing in, Dante warned, his voice low. We need to make a move, and we need to do it fast. Jason nodded, his expression steely. I've got a plan, but it's risky. We need someone on the inside, someone who can get close to the enemy without raising suspicion. Dante's eyes narrowed. And you think I can do that? Jason leaned forward, his gaze intense. You're the only one I trust with this. If we pull this off, we can take down the entire operation. Dante considered the proposition for a moment before nodding. All right, I'm in, but we do this my way. Jason extended his hand, sealing the deal. Agreed, let's get to work. As they finalized their plans, Carly Corinthos was grappling with her own set of challenges. She sat in her office, buried under a mountain of paperwork, when a knock at the door pulled her from her thoughts. Come in, she called out, glancing up to see Brennan, a private investigator she'd hired months ago, standing in the doorway. Brennan, what do you have for me? Carly asked, her curiosity piqued. Brennan stepped forward, a file in hand. I've been looking into the situation with Nell Benson's recent activities. There's something you need to see. Carly's heart raced as she took the file and began to read through the documents. The evidence Brennan had gathered was damning, painting a clear picture of Nell's involvement in a series of illegal activities. This is exactly what I needed, Carly said, a determined glint in her eye. With this, we can finally bring Nell to justice. Brennan nodded. I thought you'd be pleased. But be careful, Carly. Nell is dangerous, and she's not going to go down without a fight. Carly smiled grimly. I wouldn't expect anything less. But this time, we're going to win. As the day unfolded, the residents of Port Charles found themselves entangled in a web of secrets, lies, and alliances. Each step they took brought them closer to the truth, but also deeper into the danger that lurked around every corner. For Willow and Nina, the revelation of their true connection was a bittersweet victory. They had found each other, but the road ahead was fraught with challenges as they navigated their newfound relationship. Jason and Dante's alliance marked the beginning of a daring operation that could change the balance of power in Port Charles forever. They knew the risks, but they were determined to protect their loved ones and bring justice to those who threatened their way of life.